Hey, welcome guys. Pull up the series. MJ Time. How you been? I've been fine. And if this is your first time, then please do not be shy. Hit the like and then subscribe. Come and join us. Have a bite of the One Piece MJ life. Welcome back, you guys. Let me put this over here so you can see it. Today we are eating tacos. I'm super excited. We had the worst day yesterday because we were supposed to film this yesterday, but it was a total mess. We'll get into that later, but today we have some tacos and we also got some quesadillas. This is their minced meat tacos. Ivan got their chicken tacos.
These are the quesadillas.
Yeah, and we also got some quesadillas, and they came with
Klyftpotatis.
yeah, I think they're called potato wedges, and some nachos on the side and some dips. So I'm excited and I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat. Oh yeah, yesterday when I bought this, I forgot my sauces. So today I went and bought me some hot sauces. So I got the piri piri, I got the Tabasco chipotle, and I also got the original Tabasco. I want to try my sauces, so I'm gonna go ahead and do so.
I'm trying the quesadilla.
Oh, good choice. Okay, it seems like it's a little bit thicker than usual. I have not had this before, that's why I'm like new to it or whatever. Ooh, look at that. Is it focusing? I'm not sure.
Go closer.
Wow. It looks good.
It does.
Alright. Let's put some of this. Come on now.
The taste of this, it reminds of the roll we ate yesterday. But the dough is different.
Oh.
You know? Than the tortilla.
We got some of that sauce on there.
Is this the smoky one?
It gives me smoky. Let's try. It's good. Almost gives me like a barbecue-y type of vibe.
Let me taste it. No, the Tabasco. You could put some on the quesadilla. This is really nice, you're gonna like it. Because yesterday we ordered, we accidentally ordered kind of like a taco roll.
It was a tortilla roll.
Yeah, but it was like a shawarma roll. Because it was big and, you know.
Yeah. It was okay. These tacos are really good though.
Yep.
These are my favorite.
And what I was coming to is that this tastes similar inside, but the dough is a lot better, more suited for the food. So sure.
I'm excited to try it actually. So, did you like this one? I did.
It was cool.
It was good.
Maybe not to this,
Really?
but it was nice.
It was good. So, let me try my next sauce. I'm gonna try the piri piri. Let's see what this is about. Oh, here. So this one is more liquidy. So let's see. Got my taco, but it has a very small opening. Let's see. I put a lot so I can get in the flavor. Ooh, my mouth is watering. Here is the second one. We got 12 tacos each, by the way.
And a quesadilla each.
Mmm. I like it. It's like sweet and vinegary. Like, not the Tabasco type of vinegar, but a different type of vinegar.
Okay. Which one is it? Let's see. All right.
Mm.
I'll
Try
try
it.
it out soon. I knew you were gonna say it. I know you too well. Wow, they should have given us napkins though.
Oh,
They didn't.
I forgot. They had them like on the table.
Yeah, but still, they forgot. It's takeaway.
Oh yeah, the first time they. Alright, we're back. My SD card got full, so I just had to fix that real quick. But let's keep on eating.
Yep, yep. Can I have one of these?
Mm. Yeah, napkins would have been nice. Mm. So good. Alright. Did you try this sauce?
No.
Do you want to?
Okay.
You like?
Not
Now
really.
for the master.
Not really.
You didn't like it?
No.
It's all good. I'll probably eat it anyways.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will eat it.
Yeah, you will. No, but you prefer that taste more than me.
Yeah. But Tabasco
It
is
had too
still...
much vinegar in it.
Huh?
It had too much vinegar in it.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
like raw vinegar, like...
Yeah, like the ones you like the one you put in salads.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think that fits too chili, too hot sauce. No.
Yeah. In my opinion, the original Tabasco is the best one.
It is. It is. That we can agree on.
Mm. Mm.
Let me have another one. Another one.
Another one.
Excuse me.
Mm. So good.
Bam, bam.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Yeah, bye.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
The
Wow.
original one is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just love the flavor of Tabasco. Like, it's the best one.
And I'm loving right now because I love tacos, but I'm loving the idea of not having to prepare it myself.
Right?
Yeah. And also it tastes different when you haven't done it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It almost tastes better, right? They have a special touch in their food as well. You know, every cook has their touch, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice, really nice. A place we didn't even know existed.
I really like it.
We didn't even know it existed until like yesterday or the day before. We decided to try it out. I was super skeptical about it. She pulled through.
And
She just pushed me into it, and
yeah,
I don't regret
because
it.
I was like, I would rather try it and know that I don't like it than
Yeah.
just assume that it's not good.
Yeah.
And also,
No, because let me just be clear too. I was skeptical because there was a misunderstanding about the location. Because there's a little boutique, a kiosk, I don't know what you call it, but a really small like store with just pretty much just like candy, cigarettes, stuff like that.
yeah.
And it's called the same thing as the restaurant but without taco in it. So I thought the restaurant was there, but this restaurant had opened recently and it was a
In
bit
November.
further. It was a bit further down the same street, so we
Yeah.
haven't ever seen the place. But so that's why I was skeptical also, because I thought if you're cooking food in such a tight like you
Yeah.
know, tight little space, and I don't know. I mean, it has to work since they have food trucks and stuff. But
Yeah,
still.
but the place that it was actually located at, it's also small inside,
Yeah,
but they had like a backside,
yeah.
so maybe
No, and also
they
like
have a bigger
they
kitchen.
have a location dedicated to just cooking that food. I thought it would be like mixing the store with the. It's like a convenience store, mixing the convenience store with some cooking, and that's what made me skeptical. You know, I thought it would be like, oh no.
I didn't even think about that kiosk, to be honest.
I did. I thought
No.
it would be there. Hey, you should try the quesadilla.
Yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm just gonna eat some. No.
And they gave us some rice, even though you asked them not to. That's nice. You can eat it at home. It smells nice. But it has like a Middle Eastern touch though, the rice, because we ate some of it yesterday.
Yeah,
You told about
Oh, yeah.
yesterday, right? No?
I did.
Okay, go for it.
Let me. Oh, you can tell. I can.
You sure?
Ooh,
Okay. No.
look at this.
Woohoo!
Wow. Isn't that amazing?
Really pretty. You should put some hot sauce on it too later. But take the first
Okay.
bite without, so you can get the raw flavor, like how it's without anything. Nice, right? I like the texture of the.
I like the peppers they have in them.
Yeah, it's nice too. Okay, so basically what happened yesterday was that we have a routine since we work night shifts. We have a routine that we our job ends at like 6:30. We usually leave from there at like 7 o'clock because we stay afterwards and talk to friends and stuff. Work
Yep.
friends.
Colleagues.
Yeah, and we usually leave around 7. We come home. We eat breakfast. We hang out. That's our like time to spend with each other. You know. So we watch movies in the morning. We hang out, play games, whatever. And then around it's different every time, but like we calculate so we can get 7 hours of sleep before the next shift.
Yeah.
So around 4 or 5 we go to sleep,
Yeah.
and we sleep before our shift, depending on when we start, because sometimes we start at 12, sometimes it's earlier than that.
Yeah. And when I record mukbangs, we usually do it before going to sleep, like during the
Yeah,
daytime.
yeah, during the morning before we get our sleep. And then yesterday it started with Mariam. She fell asleep on the couch
I was.
because she was
Out.
totally out, and I didn't want to bother her, so I just let her sleep, and I played some video games meanwhile, and I thought I'll wake her up in an hour. So I woke her up. She didn't wake up. I tried again the next hour, and the hour after that I tried like a couple of times. She didn't wake up.
I ended
so-
up waking up at 3, right?
Yeah, you woke
Something
up pretty
like that.
late, like 3 or 4. And the thing is, it's okay. Like for the job, it's no problem, because as long as you get your sleep, it doesn't matter when you do. But the problem was that she woke up late, so the plan for the mukbang was late,
Yeah.
because then
And-
she has to do her makeup an hour, and then we have to go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And
And we were going to do a car mukbang as well.
Yeah,
And for some reason, I just didn't think about the time. Like, I
Oh.
didn't realize that it would get dark. You know, we were getting hungrier.
yeah, because we
Oh.
hadn't eaten anything.
Mm-hmm.
We usually eat together, so I had been up waiting for her,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't eaten anything. and I was getting grumpy because I was hungry, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it was getting later. It was getting darker. It was a new restaurant. We hadn't tried out. I remember we had issues with the GPS because her phone battery was low.
Yeah, I had literally
So,
like 6%.
yeah.
And
once we arrived, you had 1%.
oh God, and I had to show them my order because I ordered online.
Yeah.
So imagine 1% and trying to show them my
Yeah.
order number to get my food. And I was
actually,
like,
I had to show them because you stayed in the car at night with us.
Yeah, it was a lot. And imagine all of that.
And I almost slipped to my death carrying the food to her. You can't pass that by because
he was gonna get inside the car and he slipped and he almost fell with all the food in his hand.
Fucking snow and ice everywhere right now in Sweden. It's full of snow. Like everybody around the world is complaining about the snow, but you know in Sweden it always snows. It has always snowed in Sweden. We have always had a lot of snow. So imagine if you have a lot of snow, imagine how we're having it right now. You know. So yeah, it was a bad day. We were in bad moods, and also like it was in the middle of the city where we bought the food, so we hadn't even planned where we were gonna sit down and eat, because when we do our car mukbangs we have to park somewhere where there's not a lot of people walking around, so they don't make noise around the camera and everything. So we hadn't even planned where to be, so we were driving around looking for somewhere to park the car.
But imagine, even before getting the food, we were both hangry, extremely hungry, getting on each other's nerves.
Yep.
Everything just went wrong. It was getting dark, and by the time we sat down and I tried to, set up the camera and everything, it was totally dark outside.
Yep.
I tried to
Sorry.
Okay, we're good.
Is it better?
Yeah, I tried to park under a light, but it didn't help for shite. And
hey, that rhyme. Parked under a light, it didn't work for shite.
So yeah, it was just a mess, a total mess, and I was just so hungry and mad and irritated, and he was on the same vibe, and we were like, you know what?
We were taking
I
it
just
out
looked
on
at
each
him.
other.
Yeah, and I just looked at him. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not recording. I'm gonna sit here in the car and eat.
Yep.
And that's what we did.
But also, it was a good thing in a way, because I personally think it's not my channel and I don't have any control over it, because it's your thing. I only give opinions and I give tips. But I personally think that you should always try a restaurant before you do a video on it, so that you don't have a bad reaction on camera.
Yeah.
I personally think so, at least. So I thought it was a good thing that we ate the food before we did this video, because we knew what to order. Like, for example, yesterday we didn't have any idea what to order because the menu wasn't that clear. But now we knew, and also now we called in and we talked to the guy. Mariam went in and she talked to him, So now it was a different thing, and we got more of like what we wanted, what we liked, So it was a good thing.
Yeah.
And also, it's really funny now talking about it afterwards, It wasn't funny at the moment, but it's really funny now.
So, what you see today,
Chicken taco,
is actually Taco Tuesday, and we are recording it on a Tuesday, and this video will be up today. But I think it probably will be up later than usual. But that's what it is. So it is what it is, and we were super tired today as well. I don't know if we were getting a cold or if we were just tired, but we've been off lately. Like, it's been hard going to our jobs. It feels like it's harder than usual, and when we get home we don't have the energy to stay up. We just want to go to sleep. So we did that today, and we woke up around, I think it was 1 p.m. and we went to sleep like at 9 something. So we got a couple of hours in. So I woke up, did my makeup, and I was like, you know what, okay, we need to get this going because it's gonna get dark. So
yeah. And
here we are.
We changed the schedule because yesterday after all that happened, the story that we just told you, it delayed our sleeping schedule.
Oh yeah.
So we went to sleep so late that we only had 4 hours of sleep before the job. And the day before that, we only had 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, so we've been lacking sleep like for days now.
Yeah. So tonight was one of the hardest in a while for me.
Yeah.
But the rest of the days haven't
Yesterday was worse for me because...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it?
Because my
All
head...
right, because your headache. I forgot.
I got a headache because it was so cold. And I don't know, my body was just not feeling it. So I ended up quitting at 5 and just going. We have like a room where you can go to rest. So from like 5 till 6:30, I just was in there resting. I didn't sleep or anything. I just, took it easy and waited for him. So, but when I woke up, I actually did feel better.
Him being me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him.
Because we drive to work
Yeah,
together.
exactly. We drive to work and we get home together. So.
Yep. Yeah.
I thought it was a migraine first, but because it felt so intense, and my boss, I was just walking by and she was just looking at me like, how are you feeling? Like, you don't look well. And she's the one who told me to, take the day off and just go like rest. And because I was planning to like push through it and, just work slow, but just, push through because I don't want to, not to be a burden, but, I don't want to come with excuses or anything when I'm at work. But she was like, I think it's better if you go and rest. So I did that. And yeah, I think I don't know what it was. Because I also ate an aspirin for my head. So I don't know what it was. I drank water and I got to lay down, and maybe it was the cold. I don't know. It feels like it was the cold because tonight I had like ear puffs. But not puffs, they're like flat, but I still had them to protect my ears, and it kind of felt better. But I'm still feeling off. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a cold, I don't know.
Let's hope not. Right? Because getting a cold right now is kind of complicated during these times.
The reason why I think that is, it feels like I've had a headache for like 3 days. So.
But not like constantly. It's come and it's gone, right? Yeah. But not like continuously for 3 days.
No.
Yeah.
Mostly when I wake up. And it just, I don't know. Like for instance, when I woke up now before recording, I had a headache. I drank like the thing, aspirin or whatever, and right now it feels kind of better, but it's still like low key there. So
well, what can you do? It's still somewhere in there, but also we haven't gotten our 7 hours yet.
No.
So let's wait until tomorrow. Because now I imagine we'll stay up all day and go to bed like it was a normal time schedule, So let's see tomorrow. As long as it doesn't get worse, But yeah, and also on the positive note, if I can change the subject, I've been I actually, you know it, but I write music in my spare time. I've been doing music a long time. And the first break I ever took from music was when I met Mariam, because I was going through a lot of changes in my life. But I've actually been non-stop continuously writing since I was like 13, And I met her when I was like 22, right? 22, 23?
Yeah.
Something like that. So continuously writing for like 10 years, documenting my life, memories, feelings, everything, For you people who know a lot about hip-hop, that sometimes it can be like poetry,
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
feelings, a lot of thoughts. I write it down, a lot of things that happened in my life, or things that I know of. And the first break I ever took was when I met Mariam, because I was going through changes and everything. But then I got back into it, kept doing music, and kept meeting up with friends, you know. And now recently, since we started working here, I had another like little break, because it's the first time that I've taken a job so seriously. Because there are different times, you know, I've changed a lot since the last time I worked, and I've been taking it so seriously that I've put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm an overthinker, you know. So for me, it's been a lot going on in my head, and therefore I haven't even like, my mind has been occupied with other things, you know, than creativity, than lyrics, than things like that. But now, when things have calmed down at the work, when you know we're getting settled in, I've started writing again. So I wrote a verse like, when was it, the other day at work actually. Yeah.
I saw him go on our way out. I just saw him writing something on a piece of paper.
Yeah, but really quickly, I just wrote down the rhymes, because I remembered like the sentences,
Yeah.
because I was going like 4 bars at a time,
Okay.
repeating it over and over, like looping it in my head until I remembered the bars.
Oh yeah.
So I only wrote down the rhymes at the end of the sentences, and then I remembered everything. So when I got home, I just wrote down the whole sentences.
That's good.
It was the first time I wrote a verse like that.
Mm.
It was a very different way of writing, but yeah, whatever works, right?
Mhm.
It was really nice to get that out of me, and I think it has to do with me relaxing and getting settled in with the job, you know. And it makes me really happy, because you know music means a lot to me, and it doesn't even have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything special with it for it to be meaningful to me.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, this verse that I wrote, it was mainly about a conversation that I had with a person at the job. And for me to just write down things that two people are talking about, that two people find interesting and important to talk about,
Yeah.
it's something for
Yeah.
me, you know.
Definitely.
So yeah, it got me feeling like, wow, I really miss all my music friends. I miss all of my homies down in Malmö, and I'm definitely gonna call them up, link up with, you know, with Juan first of all, and also like my other friends down in Malmö. Actually, also my friend here in Växjö, Ali, who's been
Oh.
continuously sending me beats, sending that fire to me, and I haven't had like all of the time to work with it. But now I will have time, because you know our schedules have changed, so we only work like a couple of times a week. We don't work all week anymore. So now I'm gonna have the time for it, and also my motivation is back, you know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the vibe again, because you know when you don't when you work creatively, it doesn't matter how much you want to do it. You can sit down, you can put hours into it, but if you're not feeling a certain vibe or certain something pulling you, it's not gonna be good. You can't force it. It's not something you can control. How doesn't matter how much you practice, doesn't matter. Like, I've been rapping for so long that I can like freestyle on commando. Like if somebody tells me, hey, spit something, I can spit something. I walk around memorize with like at least 20 songs in my head, like memorized lyrics, all, you know. But still, you can't force a good verse, or you can't force good lyrics when you're not really feeling, you know. So for me, it's really like, oof. It's so like what's it called? It's some
Relief.
It's a relief. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's a really big relief. Lättnad in Swedish.
Weight off your shoulders.
Yes. Yes.
That's nice to know that you're, you know, that you can go back to writing. That's amazing. And it's beautiful to be able to even put your thoughts down in like lyrics like that. I can't do it. I tried, but like the type of thinking you have to have. Like,
No, but also you have done it. I mean, even your intro for your YouTube channel.
yeah, but it's not the same because his lyrics is like, it's so complex and it's like put down so beautifully. So
But not every verse I write is like that, you know. Some
most
of
of
them are.
them,
Some of them are.
most
But
of
some of
are.
them are like more laid back, fun, more about like the rhythmic in it, like the rhythmics,
Mm,
and about like the rhyme schemes and stuff.
mhm.
Some of them are just like relaxed and fun. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the deep ones
Yeah,
that touch
just
like subjects.
yeah, and even just like how you use rhymes, like how you
Oh, you mean like rhyme schemes and stuff?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's cool.
I've been taught by good people, you know.
Yeah,
I've had like very good people to follow,
yeah.
like
Both in person and like
yeah, and people that I've
and
listened to since a
yeah.
kid. Like yeah, like I usually point to this hoodie, you know, that I'm wearing, and this actually comes from a guy who's produced some of the beats that I've rapped on, and he was a childhood idol to me, you know. Like
Oh yeah.
he was in a group who are, to me I think they are definitely classified as Swedish legends, Advanced Patrol, and you know, Idol. I know their lyrics, you know, that says it all. Like the first time I met him, I actually told him like, bro, I've been listening to your music since I was a kid. I grew up on your music. I know your lyrics and stuff. Fanning out all the way. So yeah, I've had good people to teach me, and also like even like my brother, man. Like back in the days, my older brother had bars. I have a brother who's now like a family man. He still listens to hip hop. He still loves it, but he's like, yeah. He used to be a rapper. He had bars, mad bars. But he used to rap in Spanish,
Oh yeah.
mainly in Spanish. And I've written lyrics in Spanish, but it's not like my main language.
Mm.
I prefer Swedish, even though it's a small language, you know. But still, it's more intimate, you know, because I speak Swedish daily. It's you know, it's more mine.
Yeah.
Like for an example, like when I speak English, you can hear that it's not mine, because when I speak English, you can hear the influence from all the music that I've listened to. Like for an example, I talked to a guy from Australia at work, and he was like, "Have you ever been to the US?" "No, I've never been." And he said, "Oh, because your accent sounds like it's from New York." And I said, "Yeah, maybe it does, because I've only listened to like when I grew up, I listened to a lot of rap from New York. So like my accent has been influenced by it. So that's also why, you know, I've never even set a foot in New York. I've never been to the US. That's why it doesn't feel like it's my language. But like Swedish, it's mine, you know. I grew up with it. All the words that I use, they have a story. They each tell a story, you know.
I've actually heard that my accent sounds like from Cali. Also that I sound Hispanic.
Hispanic, yeah. I've heard it too about me, in that I have like a teeny tiny like traces of an accent from Spanish when I speak Swedish, but I don't hear it myself. But maybe, you know, because like when you speak a different language, you learn to move your tongue in that certain way. Like for an example, Spanish, you have to relax your tongue because it's a lot faster than English or Swedish.
Maybe that's the case with Swedish too. Maybe we have a relaxed tongue when speaking Swedish.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
and
we
in
have
your
that.
case, like you have different like sounds in Dari that you don't have in other languages.
Yeah, I definitely think that our other languages that we speak affects how we speak. 10 seconds and
Right?
I'm gonna I don't think I can make it. Love y'all. Mwah, bye. Let's go. I'm just gonna say this last thing. Yeah. Someone even asked me. They asked me what language we talk in private, and we talk Swedish with each other. And sometimes we do say like sentences in English, and I do try to learn Spanish. So sometimes I say sentences in Spanish, and I ask him like what certain things mean. But like the main language that we speak is Swedish.
Yep.
He doesn't know Dari, and I don't know that much Spanish.
The few words that I do know.
He do know a couple of words.
I use them all the time.
Yeah.
Every chance that I get. Like there was an Afghan guy at work. He was like, "Oh, are you together with Mariam?" And I said, "Yes, she's my Namzad."
Namzad means fiance on Dari. I think it's super cute that he knows a few words.
Sometimes I say
and
nafas.
Honestly, it's my fault because I'm not a good teacher, and neither are you. So
I'm not the best, but still.
Do you know why I know more Spanish than you know Dari?
Why?
It's not because you're a better teacher. It's because I'm more curious than you.
Yeah, and also you're around us more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm around the language more than you are, like vice versa. But okay, you guys, this video is turning super long. I think I've pressed the record button like 3 times now. But if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button for me. And also, if you are not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can become a part of the MJ crew. What else? Oh, if you made it this far, I'll show you like how our view looks from this point, like this point of view. So if you made it this far, you can see like how it looks right here, right now. We're like in a parking lot at some school, so it's not like super pretty or whatever, but it's still like this cozy type of feeling. So I'm still gonna show you. As usual, stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself and all of that good stuff. And always remember peace, love, and understanding. And I will see you guys in my next one. Okay? Mwah. Love y'all. Bye-bye.